fun to go out there and just hoop and just compete. I love doing it.
For me, playing point guard, you got locks that everybody want to blitz you and want to steal the ball from you. But now I can bait that. I can bait somebody trying to blitz me, and it's a crazy feature. You can cancel anytime. So it adds to a whole new diversity of the game that I never saw 2K get into.
You can truly see just the different animations that you get now defensively within the paint, some crazy snatch blocks, etc. So, yeah, it was exciting.
What's been most exciting for me has really been the bulldozer badge. Just kind of seeing the animations that you can trigger on the perimeter, kind of driving inside. There's a bunch of new animation content, which kind of makes the
Welcome, everyone, to now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the post, it's Tucker and Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Holiday out there with Dimes, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Dimes, no good. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. There's the drive, and slam dunk by Maxey.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Here's Holiday. He drains the quick shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Off target from three-point range.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it. No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Outside, Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of to play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Now here's Tucker. Outside, Maxey shoots. Nails the wide open jump shot. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Here's Dimes. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Dimes. Yep, that one goes. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Holiday against Harden. Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Off target with his three.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Dimes no good. The 76ers trail by 4. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1 is Joel Embiid. And, of course, Giannis.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here is Harris. Maxey on the wing. Five to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he's
probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Middleton outside. Here's Dimes. And again, the Bucks miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Latrey. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Harris. Maxey's got 9 points.
That corner shot, not a problem for Maxey. With his accuracy, he makes short work of that look.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Dimes. Shoots it up. And the Bucks miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Embiid. No scoring in this one. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Giannis. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Antetokounmpo, his jump shot continues to look better and better. When he's pulling up like that, the defense is cooked.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the paint. Here's Dimes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Maxey. Prior to the 2021 season, Clark, the Bucks acquired Drew Holiday in a blockbuster move.
And what a move it was. The Bucks went all in. And that Holiday trade paid off immediately, with the Bucks winning the 21 NBA championship, their first in 50 years. You sometimes forget how sneaky athletic Harris is. Nice job getting all the way to the bucket.
So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 2. Here's Holiday. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Now here's Embiid. Harden inside the three-point line. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. Here's Dimes. They get it again. Outside Holiday. Pass to Dimes. Three-pointer. They shoot again, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Even though his game is more perimeter-oriented now, Lopez can still mix it up inside.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Maxey. Launches from deep. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday gets the bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Dimes, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Right wing, here's Dimes. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Lopez, no luck.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Harris. The rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. The pass to Dimes. The kick out to Holiday. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Portis, he's checked. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Holiday has it in the corner. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Holiday's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Holiday out there with Dimes. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid to the inside. Reed. Back to Embiid. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat. Here's Holiday. It's blocked. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Maxey kicks to Reed. Harden looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks leading by 11. Looking to get it going. And up and in it goes with the lay-in from Dimes. Dimes got his second bucket of the night. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Now Tucker. Passes it to Reed. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
inside Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Inside, here's Middleton, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Dimes gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Harden. This one for three. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Here's Giannis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Dimes no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Embiid, the pass to Harden. Fires top of the key. Connects, the jumper drops.
Way to go,
Harden's got 4 this quarter.
All Harden needs is a little separation. Once the screen comes his way, he's looking to pull up.
Middleton, the pass to Dimes. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Holiday. Over Harden, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Drew Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Dimes, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Harden. And here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 16 points.
This guy is a flat-out pure scorer. Tyrese Maxey. Major game.
Dimes, no good. The 76ers trail by 13. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Embiid, no good. Milwaukee has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Harden against Holiday. There's Giannis with the slam.
This is why guys love playing with Holiday. I mean, because of how unselfish he is.
And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Hey, we got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
4 on the clock. Here's Melton. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
The pass to Dimes from 6 away. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
The 76ers trail by 19. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Back to Harden. Embiid, the pass to Melton. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Holiday after the missed three from Dimes. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the 76ers. The forwards, Harris and Tucker. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Milwaukee leading by 23. Giannis passes to Dimes. Offensive rebound, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Harden outside. For three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Giannis inside. He's against Tucker, and Giannis gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Harden the pass to Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Now here is Holiday. 11 points in the game. Shoots. Misses the jumper.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Harden against Holiday. Harden can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Now here's Giannis after the miss from Joel Embiid.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
Harden outside. Pass to Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Bucks now. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Tucker finds Harden. Now Embiid. Passes it to Harris. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Paul Reed's checked in for the 76ers.
First in rebounding, second in opponent field goal percentage, and they were in the top 10 in scoring. Their system really played to their strengths. They had a very good plan in place at the offensive end.
And the rebounding you just talked about, night in and night out, they controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report. Dimes gets the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Holiday finds Middleton. From outside the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Clapping back at him. Middleton says, I can do that too.
And Philadelphia calls time here. So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
Now, here's Maxey. 21 points in the game. It's Harden with the drive. 3-pointer. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 4th. Assist with that last one here tonight. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey looking it over. Harden the pass to Harris. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Middleton. That one falls.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Harris following the basket by Chris Middleton.
Screen.
Left side Harris. Kicks it out to Maxey. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside Holiday. Pass to Dimes. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Another steal. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Dimes. And another shot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Dimes got 10 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Antetokounmpo passes to Dimes. The second chance effort, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half. Harden kicks to Maxey. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Dimes. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Knocked loose. Reed with the steal. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Big group substitution. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack. Did Milwaukee in.
Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Then there's Dimes. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Beauchamp in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now Allen. James Harden missing on the 3. And there's the pass to Dimes. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. Beverly dishes to Harden. And a lot of speculation, GA, of what would happen with Harden. As of now, he remains a Sixer.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a new landing place for him. Many thought the Clippers would go after Harden, but for the time being, he's going for another round with Philly.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Harris misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Dimes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Beverly up top. Allen defending. Great D that time from Dimes. Bamba against Antetokounmpo. Dimes gets the bucket. And that's 50. 18 points for Dimes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Bucks shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against the Sixers.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Now Harden after the missed three from Dimes. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Harris. Passes it to Lopez. Clock at 6. Shoots. Back to Allen. Pass to Dimes. Another shot. Down low. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David...
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, man, we was all flying around on defense, causing havoc, man. Coach likes to call it controlled chaos. But, you know, the other team was clueless in what was going on. We on the other end dunking and stuff, you know?
Yeah, it looked like you in particular had a read on what the other team was trying to do.
Oh, yeah, you know, man, I trust these instincts, man. Scheme is one thing, but if I see a guy looking too hard, I'm a gamble to get that steal. And you saw it tonight.